The Hass Avocado, I thought it's a good time to do a little update on how it's doing here in the Western Cape. It's the 29th of April 2023, and this is my Hass tree that's been in the ground here for almost 4 years, and it's looking good, strong, healthy. And it's grown quite tall now. The highest point is around 3 meters high, and I just want to get some footage of the growth state it's in at the moment. And suddenly there's a lot of flower buds developing everywhere on this tree. There's still sections like this where it's actively growing, putting out new growth, and it's interesting. Apologies. It's interesting, the new growth, like this little branch, is pushing a lot of new, that's leaf buds over there, and this is around about 10 inches long, maybe 12 inches long, and then just below that there's little branches coming off, and those are flower buds. And further up on the tree, so this is in the middle, around the middle of the tree where that new growth is coming out. The lower branches have got a lot of flower buds there. So I'm excited about this tree. I think it's going to flower quite heavily this year. It's never really flowered heavily. Always had a little bit of root rot, but I think I managed to sort that out now with that trichoderma, the beneficial fungus. But the branches higher up on the tree, the buds, flower buds, are less swollen, like you can see there. So at the highest point, I can't reach there, but you can see the flower buds there. They're swelling, but they're not as well developed as the buds more on the middle, around the middle and the lower end of the tree. So look at how nicely those buds are swollen over there. And so I just wanted to do a quick update on this tree, and it looks like it's going to flower within the next month or two, probably, I guess. And it's looking strong and healthy, and I just want to do a quick video of the trunk here. So the trunk is starting to get some nice girth. It's getting nice and thick. And all in all, I'm happy with this tree, the way it's looking. It's interesting. If I'm going to pan out, there was the initial big leader, all the way on the left. Then he flopped over, that one, and then this new leader came up, and now there's another 1, 2, 3, 4 leaders coming up. So I quite like that. There's a lot of competition in growth, and that's obviously going to cause the tree to focus a lot of its growth more in the middle, and growing outward rather than just shooting straight up. So I like all that multiple branching to the sides there. So yeah, that's the Hass, full of little flower buds. developing. They've developed really quickly. About a month ago there wasn't much signs of any flower buds quite yet. There's a nice big flower bud on the end there. Might even start flowering within the next 3 to 4 weeks even, because there's some of them that's quite prominent. So let's see, let's hold thumbs. So yeah, the old house entering winter. I just also want to just make another observation. If I look underneath the mulch, the soil is looking good and it's healthy, but it's quite wet. And if I squeeze it together like this, you can see there's quite a bit of clay in there, but I think it's a good mix between clay and sand. But the soil is wet. We've had a lot of rain, so I haven't watered these trees in a long time, quite a few months. I think I watered them in January, maybe February last. So if you just look to the side here, look at this. It's wet. The soil's really wet around these trees. So we've had a lot of rain. I think we're in for a cold winter this year. Last year we had a mild winter. Just lift this stump up. You can see the soil is wet around this tree. So I'm not watering at all throughout the whole winter, unless I can see that it gets dry. But try and keep it as dry as possible around the tree throughout winter, because we'll have a lot of natural rain, obviously, I think. So it's just worth noting, when your soil is really wet in winter time around your trees, don't water, especially if it's clay-like soil, more clay-based. You're going to have a lot of water retention, less oxygen in the soil, and obviously more prone to root rot. And I think this is my problem on this tree in the past years. Even in winter times, if it didn't rain for a while, the soil remained wet with a clay that retains the moisture, and it's cold, so the sun doesn't really dry out the soil, and the tree's not actively growing, so its needs for water in the soil isn't as high. So the soil stays wet, and then there you start getting some root rot. So try and water less in winter time. Try and get the soil to dry out more in winter, and one will have less root rot. So let's hold thumbs that this tree does well through the winter. I'll do another update once it starts flowering, and let's see how it goes. So thank you for watching. And let's hope that I get some fruits on this tree. Fruit sets this season, to be able to pick next year this time. Thanks for watching. Has out.